Hello my lovelies, and a little extra video today. I thought, seeing as we've doing the giveaway for our Junky Junk non-kit journal that we've recently done the series on, and it's been so much fun, hasn't it? I thought I'd give you a flip through. Let's give you a flip through. So I shall just do a quick, excuse me, I'm leaning. Quick measure. Roughly it measures 5 inches, which is 13 centimeters, by 7 3/4, which is about 21.5 centimeters, something along those lines. We did it with the inside of an Amazon puffer bag, for want of a better word. Puffer bag. I can't think of the word when it's quilted, you know, when it's stuffed to protect it. Can't think of the word. I've put one of the little dangles that I made a few videos ago, so I've put that on there just to clip it together. I'll just have a little bit of extra because it's not got any decoration as such on the front. It's I thought all the crinkly paper spoke for itself. I've just put a little bit of a scrap of Moda fabric on it there. Okay. Oh, I love it. Love, love, love. I haven't counted the pages, but yeah, doesn't really matter, does it? So here I clipped this one to the page. If you remember, we did this recently and I couldn't get it to fit. So I've clipped it on the page with this lovely purple clip and a journaling card inside there. And that just wraps around and clips back on there. I like these clips because you can, you know, flatten them down in your journal. So that clips on there. You can move it wherever, use it in another project. With our bag, I've got a little bit of a belly band there and a little itsy bitsy corner. You can either put that on the edge of your page or seal it all up and make a pocket. Inside here, I've got a lovely tag and again a lovely little got to put it in that way just so the tag comes down. And then at this side I've done a little flippy pad with some fabric on the other side. I think I've clipped that on the wrong way around. Look, stapled. You can swap it round. Whoever wins it can swap it round. Bit of doily, bit of embroidery on there. Got a nice big pocket here with some Edith Holden, and I've got a part of a gift bag and turned that into a little pocket, and that just tucks in there or can be put wherever. A bit of stamping on there, on here, a lovely little writing spot in there. Did that go in that way? Yes, it did. Trying to key in the colours as we go in, so wherever you look you've got some flash of colour that marries together. That's some of my original spray splodgy paper. Here, tucked on the side, I've got a little baggie with a bit of collage on and then a long thin tag to go in there. Bit of pianola paper there, and there's a few of my ribbon paper clips. I like to see them hanging on the side. Here, well, this was a bit of a nightmare. I was planning all sorts to make a tag in there. It didn't fit, it didn't move, it did whatever. So anyway, I've decided on this one, collaged and coloured, and some writing space on the back. So in the end it's turned out to be quite an art inspired journal really. There's lots of colourings there's lots of stamping and mixed media play. This is that lovely, again, this is the plastic ribbon on the Amazon paper, which makes fabulous lines for writing. Some yellow straw paper on the back. Excuse me. Edith Holden there. And we've got a tuck there, and it's got a journaling card there with some fabric on. And then we've got two little tucks here. So I've just put those itty bitties in there like that, and another one in there. This is all from book pages from my 1960 odd Children's Britannica. Here we've got one of the foldy uppy pockets, and we've got some little bits of tickets I've put in there, bits and bobs of tickets. Obviously everything's no craft, but I got them spare, and I thought I'll put them in. You can do whatever. Got one of my little altered bow paper clips, and then these are pages out one of my own children's books, so they are very precious to me. Top pocket, and we've got this lovely big journal card in there, back with some collaging, little bits and bobs from Edith Holden. Again, we've got some mixed media paper and that lovely tab. Now we're at the middle. I've put two rounds on there. Sometimes if I don't put charms on, I like to put these rounds on. It just finishes the strings of the signatures. Just finishes them off nicely, I think. Little pocket here, and we've got a little journal card there, and a little label. And then at this side I've put this lovely little journal card with an oyster catcher bird on there. Another one of my little clips, because on this side we have put a journaling card. A little bit more of paper there. You can rip that out and use it in strips or leave it as a page. Then on here I've put two just to hold it in place. So here we've got a flippy pad with some tea dyed paper. Just smell it then, see if it was coffee. I don't generally do much coffee dyeing, I mainly use tea. And that tucks up there, and they fit on this page here. Put two on because it's quite heavy-ish, so you know it keeps it in place better, doesn't it? This page we've got some sewing on some avocado dyed cloth. Again, this is the back of the lovely papers out of my old children's book. You can tell I'm getting aged, can't you, by the looks of this paper? Colour of it. It's very foxed. Some lovely pattern edging again there. And here we've got a pocket. We've got some nice decorative trim on there. And then this is a little flippy pad made with a scrap of Edith Holden. Thought that looked nice in there. Then we've got this big pocket here, and we've got a nice tag, plenty of writing space. Another one of the little it dangles. Then on this page we've got another tab. On the back here we've got a glassine bag, and I don't know what I've put in it till I get it out. Is there something there? No, that's the back. Okay, so again we've got a nice place to journal inside there, and because it's glassine and we can see through it, look at these little birdies from Edith Holden, aren't they cute? So I thought they would shine nicely through there. I've just put that clip on just to keep it in place. Here we've got a little pocket, straw paper with some colouring on it. We have got, this is a a scrap from a really old magazine in the UK called The Connoisseur, and which I've backed with some old paper, and another little birdie there, keeping its eye on these lot in here. Okay, we've got this lovely writing lines again there. We have a belly band here, and inside the belly band, so plenty of vintage ephemera papers in here as well, even though it has got a lot of art, colouring, etc., mixed media. There's still a nice mix of vintage in it. There we have some avocado dyed paper there, and then we have another little journaling card that has got plenty of these lovely dangles on. Here we have a large pocket, one of my buttons that I've been hoarding, and a lovely image there of a poppy, plenty of writing space on that. Now, was that on the back of that? Yes, it was. A bit of a writing board here for you, so you can put it in between your pages, because with them being so bobbly. I've not done it all. I thought whoever has it can colour it how they want. I've just done a little bit on there, and that is clipped on there with, trying to see where I clipped it now, how best to clip it, with an alter paper clip. There, some nice paper. I've put some Tim Holtz, because some of these pages are a little fragile, they're really old ones. So I love this. I'm really enjoying this Tim Holtz tape, fabric tape. That's a little vintage page with an itsy bitsy pocket in there. Nothing in that itsy bitsy pocket. Have I got anything here I can give you? Couple of tickets in there. Okay, here again we have one of the folded up little secret space under there if you want to do some journaling, and on here we have a tag, writing space, and a little pocket there on the front there, and then this nature card with some nice ribbon goes on there. Is that the back of that? Yeah. Okay, turn over the page, and then here it's a lovely writing pocket, so plenty of space again to write, and some long thin card in there. That just clips on there or goes wherever want to put it. Here we've got the other side of the bag, a little pocket on the back with some handmade paper in there, and then in here again we've got some of that lovely little cut in there, some avocado dyed paper. Here I've just got this clip closed with a paper clip with the burlap hessian threads that have been pulled out, all organic. One of Nola's ideas that was to use them on the top of the paper clips. That's going back a while now, Nola, isn't it? And then clipped on the back we've got another little journaling card. There we have the back, and obviously signed by myself. There we go then. Now I've left the sides, it's very delicate, look, you can see, but I've left it like that because whoever wins it, they might want to you know, glue that, or they might want to put different edging on it. I didn't want to do it, but just be aware it is a little bit fragile because of the nature of the stuff. Okay then, so I want to thank you all very much for joining me on this. I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it. I've made 2 journals. I've had to make another one to keep for myself. It's hard to give them away. Okay then, so yeah, you know all the details for the giveaway. That was all in Monday's video. It will be drawn next Monday. And let me just clip that back on. I can't talk and clip at the same time. So there we have it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next video. Bye for now.